Well, tonight, new numbers show 32 people here in Cleveland have been charged with federal crimes under Operation Legend. U.S. Attorney General William Barr was in town today to tout the program where federal investigators work alongside state and local law enforcement to get criminals off the streets. Barr told me this crackdown has nothing to do with politics or social unrest.
The primary duty of government is providing for safety, and all the social justice ideas and other things that people have could never take root and never achieve anything if the streets are running in blood.
It was a little bit hard to see there, but of course we were socially distancing with the microphone. But the arrests in Cleveland center on drug trafficking and firearms violations. This program is now operating in 9 U.S. cities.